Alright, so before we head out to the planet, I think we should talk to our companions first before we leave. I think that would probably be a good idea. Just to see, just to see if they're doing good and if they got any other side missions that we could probably do for them. And of course to see how they're doing. Let's talk to Parvati first.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Oh yeah, that's the ship computer voice thingy.
Oh, neat! I've never seen a talkie system before. I read about them, though, in a trade magazine. Hello. I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
So, what do you think, Parvati? Is this safe to fly now that we got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
That's probably not a good idea, That will probably burn the freaking bread. And it probably won't taste really good too. Wow, I could easily like get the heck out of my ship. That would be harsh. Oh, you're welcome to the team. Guess what? You're out of the fucking team. Did you learn trade from your father? It sounded like it when you talked to Reed.
Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was.
You worked beside your father your whole life?
Except for my schooling years, I was always beside him. Or tied to him. He used to carry me about in a sling when I was real little. When I got older, he set me to sorting tools and parts while he worked. Later, he taught me simple fixes like busted crate latches.
Dad ever worked on spaceship?
Not on the regular. Once in a great long while, a Saltuna boat would break down on the pad. He'd always bring me along for those. Mostly, he did the same as me. Kept Bess, the cannery, running. Turned loaders, plumbing and electricity, some plastering. I never got the hang of that.
We seem to have it in for you.
I'm not exactly a model employee. Not like you wanted. The kind that stays quiet and gets the right work done in the right order every day. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us.
But you're actually good at this, and you enjoy it. Or we could ask another question. Why would people be unhappy about you getting a maintenance job?
Because they were hoping their own kid would get the job and get sent back to Edgewater. When folk go away for schooling, they don't get back to where they begun. Not usually. You go straight to your first job, wherever the company's got an opening.
You don't get this. Oh, God could be dumb, but let's be nice. So you don't have any say in it at all.
I reckon you could say, no thanks, I don't want a job. But then you don't got a job.
One aptitude test determines your whole life.
Well, they're powerful good tests. They rattled off this whole list of names who'd worked on them, with fancy bits hanging off them. Doctors and esquires and the thirds. Even if you don't believe they actually catch what everybody's best at, everybody's got to take them. So at least it's fair-ish.
But you know what? You're actually good at this, and you enjoy it.
Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow, and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling.
You didn't like your classes?
Oh, there were a whole lot of reading, not nearly enough doing. Like, before they'd issue you a wrench, they wanted an essay on the design of different wrenches. Then there'd be quizzes on company regulations for storage and maintenance of wrenches.
What did you do in your time off?
As soon as I got permission, I spent all my time in the machine shop. They had all manner of parts, but they didn't want me using them, so I had to sneak them sometimes. I even slept in there. Had a hammock tied up in the rafters. Before I left, I installed a little skylight for myself, so I could see the stars.
I see. Built anything fun?
When an engine came in, I'd strip it down and rebuild it. I mostly built for myself. Custom tools, little mechanical critters to talk to. When my roommates tried to talk, I'd get so nervous I'd be drenched in sweat. It was easier for everybody when I stayed off on my own. I doubt any of them remember me now.
After school, you moved straight back to Edgewater?
Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed.
Okay. Did you get much time with him after you got back from school? Or should I say...
About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh, look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Okay. Break time's over. Alright, so I guess you would be the person to repair the ship, I guess, or keep the ship in good shape. What is the slash hacker priest guy? Okay, she's coming up here now. You know, I never actually know
Want
what
to
the
be a
hell.
brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself, right before he died.
Okay, so we use this to change our hairstyle and face. Oh, should have done that. We're fine. I think the hacker slash priest guy is
Make yourself at home,
somewhere
Captain.
here. Oh, thank you, Edda. That's our bid here. This we could use to store weapons, which we probably will. The shot cannon, I'll probably put this away. Because the weight does matter. If I carry too many stuff, then it gets a little bit heavy. Then we're gonna put this away. This we keep for another companion we get, just in case. Not sure any of this stuff. Okay, so the food and the medical stuff do indeed have weight, but they don't weigh much. The weapon mods especially do weigh something. At least the junk or the stuff you use, like health and all that stuff, those don't weigh nothing. Damn, Jesus, everything has weight. So all that stuff is probably been adding. I think it's upstairs there. The vicar guy. Whoa, 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 Mr. Sam. What are you? There are no response from the auto mechanical unit. Alright, so Sam's here. But he appears to be out in operation though. This is a pretty big place, not gonna lie. Also a lot of stuff that I probably should be taking. A lot of ammo too. Wow. Okay. I don't think ammo weighs anything, but bang up $2 for modified tools with unique mechanical usage. Digging around here would be an easy way to lose a finger for to assault two blade. All right. Ooh, hello. First message Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Probably. Abigail. I see. So this has got to be her room. A stern older man with warm eyes. So that's Pavati's dad. Yep, definitely her room. And I just went in and took her stuff. Put her at a plant. There's a book. Heavily decorated with doodles and emojis. Okay. It's her room, alright. Okay, there's Vigor and Max. I assume there's a room for potential companions. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're looking at potentially 3 more companions. And a nice little kitchen too. Wow. This guy has a nice setup. Too bad he didn't make it. A lot of canned foods. Vodka. Open this up. Bathroom as well. No showers, so that's gonna be something. What's over here? Ah, at least we're all the way up here. Alright, let's talk to Mr. Max. See what he has to say. There he is. Nice outfit you got there, by the way. Could take all this stuff, but you know what? For decoration purposes, we're all gonna leave it here.
I find myself marveling at the complex simplicity of the Fibonacci spiral. I'm sure you know what that's like. Something vexing you, Captain?
Let's see. Ooh, a lot of stuff. Victor, get the fuck out of my ship. Let's talk about the thing, you know, that, thing with the thing that you want to do.
Of course. Are you ready to break into security on the Groundbreaker?
Remind me why we want to do that? Yeah, let's do that.
If I can access the data cartridge from the terminal in security, I can easily hack into their arrivals and departures registry. That'll give us dates, times, and the crew manifests for every registered ship. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay, sounds good, I guess. Okay, so he's the one that wants to hack a terminal to find his scholar friend, because even though he is a priest, quotation priest, he is a hacker. So for some reason, a priest knows how to hack, so that's something a little bit fishy, really. Let's talk to Ada about Sam.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Ada, what's up with Sam?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Okay. Talk to you
Take
later,
care.
Sam.
I require a functioning
Ada.
captain to run the ship.
Almost call her Sam. Hey, look at that. We love her up too. Nice. Okay, so what should we upgrade? I think it's a little bit of sneak. Get that to 20 at least. We're pretty much good on most of the skill set. Our melee weapons kind of suck, but you know, figures. And I think I am gonna get some persuasion too. Maybe some lie as well. Bring this to 55. And the lie system does, it definitely does, it is very useful, but damn, I get some more range. Here we go. Apply perks. So I think after you choose a 4th perk in tier 1, it actually moves down to 2. Yeah, requires 5 previous perks, and then we're gonna need 5 more perks for either tier 2 or tier 1, and then we get 3. This is where we get the pretty OP stuff, looks like. Alright, but I think it's doing the same way as New Vegas system, so every time we level up, we get a perk point every 2 levels rather than 1. So, let's just see how this goes. So, So what should we get? More armor? Or discount prices? Or more slow down time? Or walk faster, or sprint faster. And I think walking faster would be good to have. That would be walking around. We still need one more perk to unlock tier 2. So we only got 4 for now. Check reputation. Well, at least with Spacer's Choice and Deserters, we are very positive. We did got some negative for Deserters. We did kind of stab in the back, but from the way that she was doing, the leader of the Deserter, from the way what she wants to do, I just don't agree on that. She wants to basically kill off the whole town, essentially, and I can't do that. That's just fucked up. But yeah, we gotta put that behind us. All this is so neutral, all the different factions. So that being said, I think we're good. Before we head off though, I do want to check the terminal real quick to see on Sam. See if we can bring it back up. He could be a potential companion too. Search him, Sam. First result, experimental note. Do not forget you found discarded sanitation maintenance auto mechanical and Emerald Vale scrapyard during your last shot. It should not be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Alright, second result. Removal of factory's standard port stud steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modification replacement part asset steeper has been delayed. Progress back is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. Third result. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and is not turning up anytime soon. But good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for information regarding the location of the asset steeper. I can fetch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I'm sure never thought I'll go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I pick it up following this next pit shot back to Emerald Vale. Wonder something to cheapen some person of interest. Detail to come later. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so looks like we have to go to Roseway, I believe. Yeah, Roseway, which I believe it is another planet or colony. So I think we are set. Oh my god, look at our ammo count for our the ammo is 1,000. That is insane. I think we're ready to go, guys. Let's use the terminal. Not sure where's Roseway at. It's got to be in one of these planets here. That's where we're supposed to go. Groundbreaker. Could go to Finess's lab. He could have some cool stuff there. Monarch. We could actually go to Monarch instantly, but I don't think that's not a good idea. Or Scalia. Let's go to the lab first. See what the good old doctor has.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to the good old doctor. Select 2 companions, so we can select both of them. Alright, cool. Yep, so we do got indeed slots for 4 more. Yeah, nice. Alright, let's see what the good old doctor's been doing. This is his place.
Hello?
Can
you hear me?
Yes. It's working.
Oh, damn it. Blast, that's loud.
It does work, Mr. Good old doctor. Alright. It's a pretty rundown place, but you know, it should work. Alright. Now that I'm at the lab, let's see if we can find a good old doctor. He's probably in there. It's a pretty goddamn messed up place. That spaceship is absolutely
I'm just securing
fucked.
my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
Alright, Mr. Doctor.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Until now. There he is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's a lot of Definitely a lot of experiments going on here, Mr. Good Old Doctor. Don't mind me if I take the stuff. You might need it more than I do. Message. Bypass. That's right. Let's see. Send a no response, which no message approved. I work it out. Explain details later. Would be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Harkon, but location eluded me. Up a new assistant dirt side chair 2 near Edgeware. They have a stake in my purse, but trust in them own about 23%, 7% at present. If we're covering a ship, should be along any time now. Just need to know where to send it. Let me know when you get this. You need to be done.
That's my communications terminal.
Yes, I'm sorry. Kind of went a little bit nosy there. Pocket watch. Kind of silly as shit too. The hell? Mop out melted pig. Oh god. Not sure what that's for, but we're taking it, I guess. It's probably stuff he needs. I'm just coming by, taking everything.
The Sisty pigs make excellent test subjects. Also, surprisingly
Ooh, shrink
nutritious.
way. Can I take this? Science weapons are unique weapons that have strange and powerful effects. Science weapon damage and the strength of their effects both increase as your science skills increase.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device, better known as a shrink ray. Find the target, point, shoot.
Okay, well, we're definitely going to test it out.
The target will shrink down into a manageable size, whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp.
Oh god.
Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime.
I don't want to try and miss the bubbles. You know what? Let's talk to him.
Thank the law. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little habitation, such as it is. I've got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Okay, well, you could have asked me before shoving me into an escape pod, you know.
Oh, balderdash. You hadn't yet recovered your faculties of speech. What was I to do? Dear so-and-so, would you like to be shoved into an escape pod? Blink twice for yes? Still, I admit I may have been a touch hasty, even thoughtless. I do apologize if I rushed you.
You shot me into space, you lunatic. I'm lucky I survived at all.
Nonsense. There's no such thing as luck. Only well-calculated margins of error. You survived that fall in 85 out of 100 simulations.
How comes the suspects? I'm sorry we're gonna ever come in here.
Yes, well, you're stuck here with the rest of us. Halcyon's our cesspit now, and we're all circling the drain together. We can wallow in our collective misery, or we can try to make Halcyon a better place. I don't know about you, but I'd like to live in a colony that isn't marching toward oblivion.
Change the topic. We got a lot of things to talk about.
What's on your mind?
Let's see. Is there some reason you're hiding behind bulletproof glass?
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance. Regardless, it's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper.
Yeah, you got a moment to talk?
Absolutely.
I got
Let's
questions. Have you met my crew yet?
go. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Ah, the wanted criminal himself. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible deniability while it lasts, shall we? Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Relax. They're with me.
Oh, fine. As long as you're vouching for their character and they aren't touching things. For what You may be extraordinarily dim-witted, but you've got heart. I'm sure your crew sees that as well as I do.
Yeah, I'm sure to know I'm a freaking dumbass, but you're right. I am doing pretty good for myself, you know.
Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Okay, I got some other
What's on your
stuff.
mind?
Moment of thought. Don't you ever leave your lab, bruh?
Oh, goodness, no. I wouldn't survive 10 seconds in the blackness of the aether. Well, no, I imagine I'd last at least 12 seconds before I'd lose consciousness and die of hypoxia.
Well then. Come on, Prentice. There has to be something you do for fun.
I enjoyed the occasional aether wave drama in my youth. Not anymore. All board propaganda. I'd rather not be brainwashed. To answer your question, I'd rather stay right here in my lab. There's too much work to be done. The Hope's colonists won't revive themselves, you know.
Okay, so why are you so upset with reviving the Hope's colonists? Or we can ask him, it must be hard to leave your lab with a bounty head, or some other questions we can ask him. Must be hard to leave your lab with a bounty on your head.
Yes, that troublesome bounty on my head. I've been a fugitive ever since the board caught wind of my research. My work is my life. The board can put a price on my head, but they can't scare me into stopping my research.
Why are you so upset with reviving the Hope's colonists?
Because we've lost our way. The board has a stranglehold over this colony, and we've all been conditioned into total obedience. The Hope is full of specialists, scientists, engineers, talented individuals like you, people who haven't been corrupted by the board. Unfortunately, the Hope's colonists have been frozen for decades, well past your shelf life, so to speak. No offense.
Okay. You mentioned needing some special chemicals. Is that why?
Precisely. The chemical I need is dimethyl sulfoxide, a rare, potent, essential to reviving long-frozen bodies. 10 years. That's how long the average human can remain in hibernation. You were frozen for decades. In theory, you never should have survived the revival process. But the conventional theories are wrong. You're living proof that it can be done. There's yet hope for the Hope. Get it?
Oh, nope.
I see. Well, never mind. Let's just pretend it was hilariously witty and move on. I'd best get back to work. I can feel my last dose of caffeinoid fading.
Okay. Well, I think we did what we can here. We asked him as much questions as we have. Hello there, Mr. Bubbles. I want to talk to Bubbles. Come on, Mr. Bubbles. It's a fat boy. Pick up poster of something. Examine a screw body in the SK system. Okay, well, I think we did what we can here. Not too much for now, but I'm pretty sure once in a while we come back here to see, you know, how's this good old doctor doing. But other than that, let's head to Groundbreaker. And let's see what kind of crazy shit we can do there, because I'm definitely looking forward to exploring this other planets. Alright. Here at the Groundbreaker. Okay.
Hey,
What you have
Captain,
in your
I
mind?
heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson?
Never heard about her. What about her?
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Okay, I thought you said you could keep this boat in good repair. Or, yeah, let's ask about that.
I abso-surely can. I'm a passing fair mechanic. Even Mr. Thompson would have said it's my only skill. But I'm used to working on cannery lines, AG loaders and the like. There's tricks about ships I ain't learned yet. All I'm looking for is a few pointers. I bet a lady who runs a whole station has forgot more than I ever learned.
I don't think this should be much help, but if you happen to be along, feel free to speak up.
Okay. I don't want to waste your time or nothing.
Alright, break time's over. Alright, if you have time, we'll see if we can find her. And we're good. We got the crew. Got the whole crew with us, so should be a-okay. Jane Nelson. Oh my god, stutters. Hello.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker, by the by.
Thank you.
Don't mind the heat. Got a few days before it reaches critical. I'm sure Miss Chief Tennyson will get it sorted before then.
Sure hope so. Also, don't mind me pointing a gun at your faces. I really can't put my guns away, and I can't take that stuff. That will be considered stealing. Regardless, I don't think we have to take too many stuff anyways. We've got...
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies. Just as I remembered.
Like, the guns we have is pretty strong already. We upgraded them a few times, added some mods, as well as a lot of ammo, as you can see there.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little back bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this.
Get out of here, culprits. Alright, what's going on here,
Going
Felix?
for a stroll around the docking base?
Yeah, I noticed you were in the middle of an argument earlier.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
How you knock somebody out with a tossball stick?
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan? Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Oh boy.
Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a back bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Why do you ask?
Oh,
Yeah.
just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
I never got your name. I'm Dan Moribushi.
Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
See you around,
See
Felix.
you around, boss.
Hey, don't call me boss. You're not part of my crew yet. Oh my god, Jesus. Personal space? You have a name.
Mechanicals all over, but they still got us sweating in the boxes.
Oh, there's a tossball card there. I can't take it. That's bullshit. Alright, so we're at our first new area, essentially. We don't know what to do here yet. There are some wanted posters, though. Okay, well, obviously... obviously, we can't do that. For various crime violation of board policies, including any of or all of the following: conspiracy, forgery, sedition, conspiracy to commit conspiracy, unlicensed medical practice, destruction of board property.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so wild at him.
Must have did something really bad. Wanted, Gunner, Captain Gundar McGreed. Alright, so he is here in Groundbreaker. Oh, that looks something right there. And then printers, of course. Okay, that's a generic NPC. Let's talk to Martin.
Just arrived? Head over to customs. Wheeler needs to process you.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Nope, I'm gonna explore it real quick. None of them did.
Why do we let people more heavily armed than us on board?
I don't know. Maybe you should invest some more upgrades on your weapons and all that stuff, you know. Alright, well, this is all generic NPC. There is a corporate soldier here. Let's talk to the corporate soldier. It's probably be an ass.
Mind? I'm trying to file a report.
What you do about it, buddy? You do about it. Hello.
Hey.
What's up? Ooh, goodies that I can't take. Out of my way, lady. Alright, well, I guess the only place we got to go is the customs. Could hack into this door, but I'm not sure they would be okay with that. Restricted access, yeah, let's not even think about it. Let's not even think about it. And we got some stuff here too. You know what? I think we could probably sell some stuff, perhaps. Or not, because I don't know what to sell to begin with. Maybe the stuff though. Maybe we can sell all this stuff. Okay, we're gonna sell all the junk. Okay, so those are all junk. Woo! We got a lot of money now. 5,000 bits. What kind of weapons we got though? We got flamethrower, automatic pistol bolter, grenade launcher. Sounds really cool. Okay, some upgrades. They're pretty expensive. Jesus. Okay, well, let's go talk to Corporal Leonard Wheeler. You.
Identification, please.
You go to the doors, so I'll call you guard. You're welcome.
It's only about the third or fourth dumbest line I've heard all day. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Seems a little high. That was barely a 3 in my humble opinion.
Hey, that's better than half. Could be worse.
Hey.
Could be better, too.
Shut.
So, identification.
Hey, you guys shut the fuck up, okay? I'm stupid, okay? President Hawthorne's ID. Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day.
Oh, you
According to your
motherfucker.
ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
Oh my
We've hardly
goodness.
been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad
Not
side.
my fault, FYI.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
So, I'm stuck here, I guess. How did I get this resolved?
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative.
Udom.
Groundbreaker.
That's a strange name.
His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it.
Any idea why my ship is impounded?
Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
This has to be a mistake.
Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Oh my god. No, yeah.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
No
Of
promises.
course. What am I to you but the guy who's got his eye on your ship? Is there anything else I can help you with?
No promises, but I will keep that. I will keep that in mind. I'm looking for someone named Gladys.
Defense. You'll find her in the rest and go on your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring an empty belly.
I'm looking for a drink. Any
Most
recommendations?
places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Which way is starboard? On the stars all around.
It means on your right side. I reckon you're from one of the planets. Word of advice. You see a door marked opens to vacuum? Stay clear.
I'm dumb, okay? What if I need to clean up a mess, like I spilled crumbs on the carpet or something?
That's not the kind of vacuum. You know what? Never mind. Open any door you want. The mess will take care of itself.
Let's see how it is. You're a fucking asshole because I'm a dumbass. Jesus. Anyways, it seems like there's some tension between the board and Groundbreaker.
Yeah,
what's up
noticed,
with
huh?
that? Yeah, it doesn't look good. I'm bright like that.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top and manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Well, then the board just has to not be an asshole about it. Why can't Groundbreaker and the board just work together? Yet you say she's in a state of disrepair. You could make the board fix it.
You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in retaliation? They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Let's see. Can I find any jobs around here?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Sign me up. Looking for something a little bit more, local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed.
Oh,
Bad folks,
damn.
I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind me.
She needs some people
Chief
killed,
Julie
you
might have
know.
an errand
You
needs
know.
running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
How about something long
You're
term?
thinking to make a career here? Don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
I see. I didn't think there were many independent operators in the system.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
So, how does Halcyon Holdings work
Are
anyway?
you pulling my leg?
Yes, I am. I don't know anything at all, actually, which is 100% true.
Well, you seem to know yourself, and that's got to count for something. Not too many folks can say the same. Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the board.
So the board runs most of the system, don't they? Oh, how does Groundbreaker fit into that?
Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody'd been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Alright. So there's actually a boardroom somewhere with all this company heads in it?
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself.
Alright, so the board pretty much runs everything.
Yep. Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Okay, got
to
it.
help.
Interesting. What do you know about sublight
They strip the parts
scavenge?
from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps.
That's not
I've known
good.
folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Okay, that's all I need to know about the work. What can you tell me about Udam Bedford?
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Alright, thanks for the info. Alright, good.
He's seeing you.
Let me through. Okay. Workbench discovered.
Move along.
Ah! A quest objective requires to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you will be shot on sight. Using disguise will prevent immediate hostilities.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Mars.
Yeah, I found an ID card to use with the holographic scan. You will now be automatically disguised to enter the associated restricted area. Okay. So if I recall, it doesn't last too long.
There was a lot of static at first.
So we gotta be careful.
Said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of monsters. Now I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
So I think I guys should be on hold.
Asshole.
Moving.
Okay. I'm trying to wait there. We're gonna save just in case things go sour. You know me, I like to mess up things. Don't mind if I do. Oh my god. Okay, Tressa will be shot on sight and fine. And it will be activated. Okay, moving drains the shroud's energy. Okay, and then if we do get caught, we can interrogate. We can talk a way out to restart.